folks, exciting stuff. Just got word from Mr. Stefan here that they have got my IFS and my IRS kit on the truck. That is not my IRS kit. That is all my parts from Heidts. Baby unboxed. Quit being such a sissy. What's up, baby?
How you doing, girl?
Pick her on up. Control arms. Looks good. Spindle.
Toilet paper.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Heidts spindle. It actually says Heidts on the spindle. That is your rear parking brake assembly, and of course we got red wheelwood calipers to match the front.
He's normally not this hard to deal with, folks.
Yes, I am. Springs. This is the part where you go, ooh, ah. Ow. I don't know what's in here, but it must be special.
Probably bread.
Ooh. Wow. That is a big effing piece of aluminum. Isn't it pretty? Alright, look, they got one for you and one for me. Wow, look at the welds on that, Dustin. Look at the welds on these control arms.
Super pretty.
More control arms. That is an independent rear control arm is what that is. This, that's a CV axle for the rear is what that is.
Lucky. Here's in. I hope she's strong.
She gonna need to be for that last three in that car. So there we have it. I've got the front end of the car mocked up and being held in place. I've removed the torque boxes now that I've got it, secured to the jig. Heidts still has to send me some more components to the car. The rack and pinion unit, the shocks, all kinds of little things for the front end, the sway bar. But nonetheless, you can see I've got everything mocked up on the front end. It's finally in place. It's almost to the point where I can go ahead and start building the frame. Next up, got to get the motor mounts in the car, the motor, pull one of the headers off of the Camaro, see how everything fits up, where it's going to be vertically located with the header and so forth, see whether or not I'm going to be able to use those headers. For the independent rear suspension, I've pretty much got it mostly assembled. I went ahead and I left the shocks, the axles, the brakes, all of that stuff out of the IRS because frankly it's just easier with it being a lot lighter, trying to mock it up in the car and move it around and whatnot without all those heavy components in the thing. But I'm really happy with the fabrication quality of it and whatnot. You're probably going to see a little bit more thorough review video at a later time of the Heidts stuff. I've got some things that I'm impressed with, some things that I'm not, so be looking for that later on. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and make some struts that take the place of the shock and spring assembly so that you can bolt those into the car, set the suspension at the loaded ride height, and proceed to get everything mocked up like that. So that's what's going on with Project Redline, my 67 Nova build this week. A whole lot more accomplished than one of my usual weeks where I'm just fixing one more piece of rust after another piece of rust, on and on forever and ever and ever. So anyways, finally got the suspension. Really excited about that. Excited about making some more videos of this thing and getting the car assembled. If you want to see more, give it a subscribe. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, click the thumbs up. Hope you're enjoying it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to make these videos, so I hope everybody's enjoying this stuff. Y'all take care.